Hi, this is Erin Woods. I'm a compassionate entrepreneur with Trades of Hope, and this video is on the number one most important activity that you can do for your business. It should be something that you do every single day, and it should be very, very simple, organized, and I'm going to help you do this activity well so that you can have the best parties possible, which means you're impacting the mission and you're also impacting your life and your family's life in the most significant way possible. What is this amazing activity? It's Hostess coaching. Once you have parties on your calendar, really that is the number one thing. If you don't have parties on your calendar, you don't have a business. So you've got to get parties on your calendar. Once you have them though, you want to make sure that they are the best events possible. And the things that you can do to help ensure that are really very, very simple. And I'm going to tell you about them, and I hope that you do them. And I hope that you do them every single day. My goal is to touch base with a hostess every single day. And then, of course, if I didn't have a hostess to touch base with, you better believe I'd be on my phone with potential hostesses booking parties. But let's just assume you've got some parties on your calendar and now you need to hostess coach, you need to manage those parties. So you want to have a central location, a document that is going to help you keep organized. Something I have used from day one of my business is something like this. Now mine started just like this. It was a legal pad and I just had these columns on the top, and it helped me have all of my party information in one place. I would take this with me anywhere that I would go. The only things I still to this day carry with me for my business are my party manager, my calendar, and a little notebook. And then sometimes I have my laptop with me. But this is really one of the most valuable tools that you can have that I have been able to use every single day for my business. So it just has all the information that you need. It's really, there's nothing that magical about it except that it works. In its simplicity, it is magical. You can see the columns: number, host, party, packet, email, 1, 2, 3. That's it. What do they mean? Number, that's the party number. As soon as you book the party in the back office and it generates a number, you want to write that number down. You're always going to want to know where that number is, and searching for it is not fun. So having it written down in one place makes it really, really easy, because your hostess is going to say, what's my party link again? And you're going to be able to give it to her right away. Host is your hostess's information, her name, her address, her email, her phone number. Boom, right there in one spot. Easy to get to when you need to touch base with her, when you need to call her, you need to reach out to her. Party, when the heck is the party? When is the date, the time, and the day of the event? You know, to make sure you have that in one place. Then packet, email, 1, 2, 3. Packet is the hostess packet. At the beginning of every month, I send out my hostess packets for the following month. So like on October 1st, I would send out all my packets for November. This puts you into the 4 to 6 week range for most parties, which is when I like for my hostess to have the packet in her hand, about 4 to 6 weeks out from the party. My packet is 4 pages long. The first 2 pages are just like really simple cover sheet type pages that I've created. I'll make sure that these are posted in the file section of the Facebook page. But it just gives her all of her information, some suggestions for inviting guests, things to do 3 to 4 weeks out from the event, and things to do the week before. Really, less is more when it comes to invitations. Guests need less time to put a date on their calendar than you think. 4 weeks is kind of the max that you would want to send out invitations. 3 or 4 weeks is a really good window. You check in with your guests about 2 weeks before, definitely a week before, and then a day or 2 before. You send out some reminders. So keep it simple and help your hostess understand that it can be really simple to be successful. I give her this sheet as well. This is in the hostess packet in the back office. It's the About Trades of Hope. It just gives her some really simple things about the company and words to say and some statistics to say in case her guests are saying, you know, asking her questions and that kind of thing. Remember, it's all about empowering your hostess. You want to give her the tools that she needs to feel successful. And then I give her this one, the Reach Out to Your Circles page. It's kind of like generating a frank list, and you want to help your hostess come up with a really good guest list, preferably of 100 people if she's going to have 10 people come. And don't be afraid to tell her that. Again, you're empowering her. You're not trying to scare her. You're going to tell her you would love 8 to 10 people in attendance, but in order to do that, this day and age, you really need to invite 80 to 100. So that's the packet. You check that off. You write down the date of when you sent it, so you can keep track. Then you send an email. The email is really, really important. This is going to be the wording that you're giving her to use to invite all of her guests. I keep it in a document, a Word document on my computer, and I just modify it for every hostess. I don't retype it every time because that's silly. You just, don't make things simple for yourself. Keep it in a document. Have even a kind of a generic email to your hostess that you can modify every time that you send it to make it really, really simple and obviously personal. Check off when you send her the email. Mention to her in the email that you have sent her a hostess packet and that if she could touch base with you when she receives it, that would be great. Sometimes she will, sometimes she won't, but you want to at least mention it. And then 1, 2, 3. This is the key to the success of your party. 1, 2, 3. What that means is contacting your hostess 3 more times between the time that you send that email and the time that her party occurs. Phone calls are the best. I can tell you from experience that a 5-minute phone call can make the difference between a party being a bust or a bomb in a good way. You want your parties to be awesome, and so does your hostess. And having that personal contact, that phone call conversation for 5 minutes can make the difference, make all the difference. So for those 1, 2, 3s, really try to make them phone calls. If you get a voicemail, that's okay. Leave her a nice voicemail. Tell her why you're calling. Make sure she knows if she has any questions to let you know. Tell her she can text you if that's easier for her. But make contact. 1, 2, 3. Write down the dates that you contact her in those columns and the type of correspondence that you had, an email, a text, a Facebook message, whatever. And then I usually have one more column if you can fit it, and that's for notes. So anything that you would want to note about that party or about that hostess or anything like that. If she had a special request, whatever. But I cannot stress to you enough how important it is to do hostess coaching. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's really just helping your hostess have the tools that she needs to have a successful party and building a rapport with her by giving her a call, making her feel like she's your partner, that you're excited about her event, that you're thankful and grateful for her being willing to open up her home and invite her guests. Make sure she knows from the moment that she becomes a hostess that she is your business, that she is helping you create the ripple effect that's impacting the artisans. Because she is your business. Your hostess is everything. So you cannot do this business by yourself. You have to have the artisans and you have to have hostesses. So that is the most important activity that you can do for your business is hostess coaching. And I hope that you see that it can be super, super simple. It does not have to be complicated, and that can be really, really effective. So call a hostess today. That's my challenge to you. Call a hostess today and call at least one hostess every single day. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.